You are now dialed in with the Dial Brothers.
What's up, man? It's episode 30. Y'all, we've been at this thing for technically 31 weeks straight, but for 30 weeks, man.
Can you believe it? 30
No.
weeks.
No, not at all. I don't believe it at all. I had zero faith in us to make it this far.
I'm trying to fix my light. You said all along you had zero faith in us. Like, that was well publicized. Why though? I'm not understanding why you thought we would not be able to do something consistently.
Well, for several reasons. One, I know me.
And I know me.
I don't typically do well with stuff that I have to do repeatedly. Staying consistent. But two, I mean, we are, well, everybody is two different people, but we're two different people. We have two different schedules. We live in two different states. We live in two different time zones. So to consistently for 31 weeks, every week record an episode for the most part at the same time. To me, that's we ought to get kudos for that.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for being along the journey with us for 30 episodes. It's been interesting. And like I said, I get a lot of feedback from people here in Dallas and back home. So
look, and I sent you sent you the video. I would say that's really shout out to Shamika. That's our biggest fan. Even in the comments, like if you ever go read the comments on YouTube, she be in the comments, and I'm all for it. One day to get some people to call in, we'd have to work out the details of it because we don't record at the same time that it airs, and so. Well,
probably just press my own speakerphone. Well, I said mom needed to be the first guest, so we'll work through that.
We'll work it out. And I think we've actually worked out the kinks as far as like the internet stuff. So I think we could go live on a Wednesday, but it's just like I said, it's the time zone thing for you. That would be 6 o'clock in the morning.
We'll see. But man, we have made it. Well, I ain't made it, but you know what I'm saying.
You know what? Before we get into
have you looked at the data, the statistics? Have things changed? Have things improved? Are they the same?
I really haven't looked at the numbers, to be honest with you. Other than subscribers, I've not really looked at the numbers. But I can real quick. I think something that might be interesting that I can pull up in 2 seconds. It just still blows my mind about the podcast side of it, because I'm not a big, and I don't think you are either, a big listening to podcasts, but people really do it. And so
you're saying the numbers are better on like Apple Podcasts and Spotify than YouTube?
I don't know if I would say better, but I'm trying to. Okay, here we go.
Analytics. I was wishing you would say it was better.
It was just something I was going to try and show or say about
how was the furthest someone listened.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is what I was about to say. 6% of our listening audience on the podcast platforms are from the United Kingdom. Like that's interesting to me. Like I think they can type something on podcasts, like leave a review or something. I don't know.
Review.
But like, let us know if you one of the listeners from the United Kingdom. Tell us why you listen to
let us know where you at. We'll do a live remote. We'll go out.
And then there's one person in Germany. There's some people. There's like a group of people up near New York that listen. So, yeah. I mean, so there are people, obviously Georgia, and then I see around Dallas. So, yeah. I think that's cool. But before we get into this week's episode, because y'all, this is every week. This is y'all listening into our conversation. We're just letting y'all know
where this is about to go.
Y'all are just listening into our conversation. Let me preface this by saying, keep your negative comments to yourself.
Oh, what?
Okay.
What are you
I don't
about to say?
I don't want to hear any negativity. This is just me and Steven talking, and I'm trying to get him to say something. Now, two things have really been on my mind real heavy, and both of which Steven's gonna be negative about. Okay. My mom too, probably. But I'm really getting to a point where I kind of don't I'm not gonna say I don't care, but it's just either way. So here's what it is. Now, have I not told you before that around dates or holidays that have to do stuff with dad that I was going to get myself a gift?
No, you only said for his birthday you were getting yourself a gift.
Okay. Well, maybe I
Oh,
changed
no,
it.
was it his birthday or his death date? You said you were going
I
to get.
think both. I think I said it
No,
was.
I think you said death date. Continue. So, what did you get?
Haven't gotten it yet. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. There are two things that have been heavy on my mind. I'll start with the first one. I really want a dog.
You've already said that. Yeah.
Yeah, I really want a dog. I signed up for this thing called at puppies.com. I really believe
Are you going to foster a dog?
no.
I'm
No.
going to like you try it out first.
Oh, no. I'm diving in deep. I think before September is out, I might have a dog. I might have a puppy. Y'all type in the chat if you think I should get a puppy. Now,
Well,
my
I'm pro
mom,
dog. I'm pro dog.
my
Your
mom
mom,
is gonna say no. I shouldn't get one. But because of how
they're
my
they're
lifestyle is,
expensive. They're expensive.
because of how my lifestyle is, he could really be sitting right here with me right now.
Full transparency. Micah had a dog, and it was really his dad's dog. Micah didn't take care of that dog. It was
That's
his
because
dad's
dad
dog.
spoiled Midnight. That
Here we go.
and I didn't.
Midnight
Either
respected
way,
me more than he respected you, but that's a whole nother story.
either way, either way. So that's the first thing. The
Mm-hmm.
second thing is the one that might be a little more whatever. I text my mom and my brother the other day, and I
Move
said,
on. Move on. Move on.
"Why?"
Just move on.
And
You
I
ain't got to
said,
share everything.
well, okay. Well, let me put it back on me then.
You don't have to share everything. Move on.
What? Okay. Well, I'm gonna get it. So I'm just
Move
saying.
on. We'll maybe talk about that another day.
Yeah, when I
Oh,
get it, I'll show it.
oh my God. Shut up, Mike. Just
I
shut
don't
up.
understand what's so bad about
Get
that.
get the get a dog. There you go. That
I want both.
what are you gonna name your dog?
You know what? I don't know. When I was looking at some last night,
What kind of dog?
that's the thing. I think I want a Labrador Retriever. Is what I think I want.
Labs are good dogs. A black one or a brown one or
I actually
golden
is kind of
or
liking the yellow ones, but they might be kind of harder to keep clean. I don't know
why?
because it
We
show
have
up.
one at work. We have a yellow one at work.
Yeah, so I think that because I kind of want a German Shepherd, but I'm thinking about having this dog inside, and that's too much hair, and I can't deal with that. And I definitely would probably need to get him because I want a boy. Need to get
Mhm.
him neutered, like take some of that
Well,
energy out of him.
they do that before you get it. If
I
you
don't
get it
think
from like a shelter or something, they're already the
not a
pets are already
shelter.
spayed and neutered.
Puppies.com is people who have dogs and they put them on there to sell them.
You're supposed to adopt, not shop.
But they might have like baggage and trauma and stuff. I don't want to do that.
You're supposed to adopt, not shop. That's what they
When
say.
you adopt, is it free?
Most times, especially if the shelter is packed, they'll like severe, like it'll be like $30. It's
But I
not gonna be a
want
lot.
to. But then, do you have to like go through like how when you adopting a child, you got to go through stuff to get them?
Not really. I mean, you're gonna go through. I mean, they're not gonna do a house visit if that's what you're asking. No.
I don't want no dog who mama was on drugs. Like I don't no. And I want a puppy. I don't want to. Cause see, that's what I'm saying. Most of them dogs, they might be a couple years old or
You
something,
gotta
and they
get
done
it
been through
trained.
stuff.
Hopefully, you get it trained if you want it to be in a house.
Well,
Like
you
get
got
it
to work
already
with
trained.
them.
Nah, man, get it
I don't
already.
have no money to get them trained. I can't do that.
And then you're
So,
gonna have a lot of issues.
so I'm gonna have to train them.
You gonna have a lot of
Y'all,
issues.
I'm getting a tattoo.
No, you're not. Next subject.
Why?
Jesus Christ.
Why?
You ain't
Why
gotta
not?
you ain't gotta say everything.
And to clarify, what I'm talking about, it's a cross. It's not like something wild. It's just a cross. It's a little
We'll have further discussion about that.
okay.
Moving on. Don't have a my dad did midlife crisis. You ain't even midlife crisis, quarter life crisis.
Cause I want a dog and a cross.
You have a cross around your neck. Moving on. We went way off script because of Micah. Jeez. Did you see the video? All right. So I saw this last night and I watched it maybe 30 times. Watch this video and tell me if it's racist.
It's not racist.
Yes, it is.
If you, as a black man, write the N-word in a text message to me, and in my head I read that word, that's not racist. Yes, it is.
What do you think, Micah?
No.
I agree. It's not. But it was funny.
It was funny. But yeah, it's like if you type the N-word in text message to a white person and they read it, how's that racist?
Right. Because they're saying they read it, like they said it in their mind.
They said it in their head.
Yeah.
No, you should never send it to them.
Well, I actually don't type it. I try to not type it to anyone. I'll send a ninja emoji. I don't type the word because I know it's not good for us to say the word, but we say it.
Well, do you think that there's a
emoji.
difference? Because I've heard this argument before. A difference between A or N or ER
from black people? No, there ain't no difference.
Well, no, I'm saying from a white person.
Well, they shouldn't be saying it at all, but yes, there's a big difference.
So if a white person said, "Oh, what's up, my,"
well, hopefully they don't say that, Mike.
Well, but we having a real conversation.
Yeah, hopefully
you know that there are white people that are cool with black people. That
Correct.
Say this my but if he said this my
well, they wouldn't say if they were cool with black people. They wouldn't say because they would know.
But a lot of black people would say that they shouldn't say the word at all.
Correct. So that hopefully is not a real scenario.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we agreed that I don't think it's racist for a person to read it. That's not racist. Oh, my light keeps moving. Okay, whatever. All right. Michael, would you rather eat only red food or green food? This is the easy answer.
As in, like,
you shouldn't even have
to
think about it. You shouldn't even have to think about it. Would you only eat red food or green food?
I'm saying you talking about meat or vegetables? Or are you talking
about?
What
Would you only rather eat red food or green food?
Why can't you answer my question?
A tomato is red food. A steak is red food. A chili is red food. Red or green food? What are you not understanding?
But okay, so now you just answered my question. You're not just talking about meat or vegetables because you said a tomato.
Red food. What are you missing here? Red or green?
What are you missing by my initial question? Red, I guess, because green.
There are red foods that aren't meat, Micah.
I know, but I didn't know if the question was either way. My answer.
So wouldn't the question be meat or vegetables?
Might not be. People be trying to make stuff complicated all the time. But red, because I can't think of enough green foods that I would want to eat all the time. What's your answer?
Red. Okay. Would you rather move to a different city or a different country? City.
I love the United States of America.
Same. You had to say the whole thing.
But of all the cities I have visited, whether I've been there for a couple hours, as in like a layover, or a week, I don't like nowhere enough to move there. At least none of the places I've been.
No, I just like our country, so I would still be in the United States. You can always visit other countries. So I don't want to live in another country.
But there's when you leave, and I feel bad for people who I just use this as an example that literally all their lives never leave Metro Atlanta.
Well, that's like a lot of places. Never leave Alabama. Never leave. Yeah.
Right. I'm saying I feel bad because you can go to so many places in the United States and not feel like you here, or at least it's not gonna feel like Atlanta. It's not gonna feel like
people in Metro Atlanta can go to South Georgia and not feel like they. What you mean? Go to Valdosta, go to freaking Fort Valley,
or even Savannah. I mean, yeah. So it's no. I'd rather live here. Now, I've never been to, even though this is technically still kind of United States, like Puerto Rico. I've never been there. I think if I were to go somewhere else, it would be like Puerto Rico or Hawaii, somewhere that a lot of people think is out the country, but it's still the United States.
Yep. I've been to both. They're nice.
I've not been to either one of them, Hawaii or Puerto Rico.
Would you rather fly like a... I couldn't get it out. Would you rather fly like a bird or swim like a fish? I'd rather fly.
I was gonna say I think fly too. My initial thought was I can't swim.
Okay, it's saying you have the talent to do it.
I know.
Jeez.
Fly. But it would be cool to see the depths of the ocean and I'm just saying I have the Finding Nemo in my head. To me that would be cool. But yeah, no, I think I'd rather fly. And I intentionally didn't read these today because I wanted to get like a genuine answer response. But
all right. Would you rather fall in public or pass gas in public? I'm dying.
Pass gas.
Same.
Yeah, I have fallen in public before and I was very embarrassed. So no, I don't want to do that. I think I'd rather pass gas. And if you're around other people, just look confused just like everybody else. Be like, man.
Whoever smelt it dealt it though. So
not always true. I didn't smelt it a lot of times. And I wasn't the one that did it. I'm just calling out the person that did. You stinky person.
Oh wow. Okay. Now I fell in public recently.
Recently is crazy.
I was at a Big Brothers Big Sisters event and I was driving people on this golf cart, but it was one of the tall golf carts, like at church, the tall golf cart. And it was at a clay shoot, so people were shooting shotguns and stuff. So I'm thinking nobody sees me.
You got scared?
No. I'm trying to get out of the golf cart to say hello to a former mayor. I saw her shooting, and my foot got caught on the brake and I fell. And everybody's shooting guns, so I thought no one saw me. So I get back in the golf cart, and this lady pulls up. She said, "Are you okay?" I said, "You saw me fall." Said, yeah. She was like, "Are you sure you're okay? It looked pretty bad." I was like, "No, I'm fine." But yeah. All right, last one. Would you rather be lost in a jungle or trapped in a haunted house? I'm gonna go with jungle. I'm gonna go haunted house.
Jungle.
You can die in a jungle. You ain't gonna die in no haunted house.
I don't like scary stuff. That's easy for me. I don't like scary stuff.
How are you gonna die in a haunted house?
I ain't say I was gonna die.
You can die in the jungle.
You're right. I take my chances. I'm not going to those.
You gotta deal with the weather, insects.
That's
snakes,
why I said that. That's one of my least favorite things about my birthday. It's around Halloween. Growing up, I hated watching TV around my birthday. They always showing scary movies. Ooh, I hated that.
Scary movies aren't scary to me. They're actually quite funny.
They're scary.
So you scare easily, is what you're saying.
Call it what you want. Yeah, sure. I guess if it's scary, yeah. Yeah. Random question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you like cranberry juice? Because this might not even be.
I drink cranberry juice every time I fly home.
Oh, on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, which cran? What is your favorite? Cran grape, cran apple, cran mango, cran pineapple.
Apple, then grape.
You don't like pineapple
I've had it. I don't buy it often.
or the mango?
I don't buy it often. I think I only drink those when I come to mom's house.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I like all of them. Cran grape's probably my least favorite, but it's still good.
What?
I like all of them.
Cran grape's good.
I used to
Now,
not like cranberry juice.
Regular cranberry juice, it's good for your, I think, kidneys or something.
I like cranberry juice,
but the ones we drink are loaded with sugar. So look at the sugar on your bottle right now.
32 grams.
For that little bottle, that's probably a lot.
Yeah. And it includes 27 grams of added sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. If I'm understanding this right, I've never paid any attention to this. Oh, wow. This really, first of all, okay, wait a minute. This contains 15% juice.
Right.
So what am I drinking?
Water and stuff.
What's the 85%? But
85%? You said 50%.
No, 15%.
Oh,
juice.
I thought you said 50%.
No, 15.
Water and stuff.
But listen, if I'm understanding this correct, I've never paid this attention before on anything, but the daily value percent, if I'm understanding it correct, is saying that's how much you're supposed to have in a day. So
what?
Of each of these things. So like if I'm supposed to have 100% of fat every day, right? There's 0 grams of fat in here. So it's 0% of my daily value I'm supposed to get. Y'all tell me in the comments if I'm understanding this right. So this says 54% of the daily value for sugar.
Oh,
so this
one bottle.
One bottle is 54% of the sugar I'm supposed to have today.
Wow.
I literally might drink 2 of these just this morning and then have other stuff today. That's horrible.
Well, you see how much sugar is in that then? Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. No wonder why when I tried to cut sugar, I almost died. I was having withdrawals. Like, ooh.
Micah cannot do without sugar. Well, you did it during the fast. You didn't have sugar, did you? Well, yeah. Did you?
Well, yeah. It was just natural because, like, the watermelon juice and grape juice.
That's different.
But I'm saying I think it's still.
You didn't have added sugar.
Well, yeah, no.
What was your favorite thing to juice?
The favorite thing that tasted the best to me was grape juice, but it was extremely expensive. A whole bag of grapes only made like one of those bottles, like 1.5. It was crazy. I said, "Oh no, I can't do that." But it tasted so good.
Really,
it tasted so good. But my least favorite thing to juice was the watermelon, just because it was too much to do. It was messy.
But did it taste good?
I didn't like it as much as everybody was raving about it, and people were saying put lemon in it. I didn't. It was okay, but I didn't really care for it too much. The celery juice, it was celery. I did at first by itself. Trash.
What about carrot? Did you do carrots?
I was about to, and I threw them away.
Why?
Really, the only one that I really truly liked was the grape juice. That was like I could drink that right now. Yeah.
All right. Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this video? This woman, I guess she went to her spider web or something, and then let the baby cart go, and the kid had to remind her the baby was going into the street. Y'all take a look.
Most definitely would have been me.
Said the baby.
Man, but she sprinted over there to try and catch him.
Yeah, well, she got him.
Well, but really by the time she got him, he was in the street, so he would have been dead. Like if a car was coming.
Oh my God, that could have
would've
gone
been
so
horrible.
wrong. And it was on camera. She wouldn't have been able to live with herself.
Mm. But look, that be me a lot. Like there was one time, like if I spend the night at mom's house, sometimes I leave early in the morning the next day, and it was random. She just goes back sometimes, I think, and watches the clips from the day throughout the day. And it was later that day, and she said, "What was you running from this morning?" And I said, "It was a spider out there."
You were running around in the morning.
Yeah, like when I walked through from the front door and off the steps. Yeah, because it was a spider web right there.
Did she
Like,
save the video?
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, and I just yesterday walking into the church, me and somebody else was walking in, and I kind of walked into the spider web, and I was like, "Whoa!" And I told her, I said, "You go first."
You made them walk through the spider web?
Yeah, I was like, I don't like spiders. I don't like spiders. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I think spiders are one of the worst things that God ever created.
You know how much spiders do for us?
I know, but to me, he could have come up with another way. Like it didn't have to be spiders. It could have been something else.
What?
Ugh, I'm itching just thinking about spiders. I don't like spiders.
Really? I don't like spiders. I ain't about to run if I see one.
I'm not going. If I'm sitting right here and there's one on the wall over there, I'm not about to run. But no, I don't like spiders. Mm-mm. And then there's so many spiders. They look different, come in different shapes and sizes and colors. And oh my goodness, worst creation. But I'm glad the baby's okay. And really, what saved that baby too was the big brother. He said, "The baby."
I was like, "Why you ain't go get the baby?"
As soon as you ain't lying. Well, he kind of started trying to, but as soon as she heard the baby, it's like she snapped out of.
That's a mom
being afraid of the spider.
That's a mom. All right, some guy. Look at this picture, guys. Some guy thought he was texting his friend to smoke, but he used the fire and gas emoji, which street term that ain't no cigarette, and it ended up being a cop. The guy said, "Got some fire gas," and the cop replied, "I don't think I'm going to be able to smoke with you." And the guy said, "Bruh, we smoke all the time." The cop said, "I think you have the wrong number." He said, "Stop capping." And the cop sent a picture of him holding his badge and said, "No cap."
That's funny.
I mean, he can't go to jail. I mean, he didn't show any
yeah, he didn't do anything.
Paraphernalia or but well, they would have to track it. I was about to say, but they got his number and they can find out where he lived. Oh man. He said, "Got some fight." Have you been getting this is the first election. I used to never get robocalls. But I mean text messages, campaign text messages. I mean, I've been in news and an adult for a little while now, and I've never got text messages. Now I get text messages from both sides.
I get text messages more from Trump. Well, I don't know if they're really from him or about Trump than I do the other side. I don't get anything really. If I get something that says, well, Biden's not in it anymore, but if I get something that says Biden or something, it's still like from the right. It's like talking bad about him.
Probably because you're in Georgia, so they got a bunch of numbers. Do you get robo? Do you get calls? I don't get calls.
I think every now and then I might look at my voicemails and see something, but no, I don't really get calls. I get a lot of text messages though, and they're like, "Can you believe Kamala did such and such?"
Can you believe who, Mike?
Kamala. Her name's Kamala.
Did you see her nieces did the how to pronounce her name on stage at the DNC?
Mm-mm.
Oh, the older one. So her niece has kids. So her great nieces, whatever it is. So they went. One can't be older than 6, and one can't be older than like 4. And one said, "Comma, like common sense," and then no, like a comma in a sentence, and then the other one said "la," like la 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 la, and then they had half the crowd say comma, half the crowd say "la." But yeah, mispronouncing her name is intentional at this point. And I respect the people who said, like some people have said, happen to be white, say, how do you say it? Because you might not know how to say it, but those who know how to say it and are saying it improperly, it's intentional.
Yeah, yeah. Like how they mess with Barack, such as Hussein, Obama.
Donald Trump, anytime he references Barack now, he says Hussein in the name.
And it's like, okay, well, I mean, I know this is the United States of America, and we're a predominantly European descendant nation, but
it's like, where was he going there? Okay.
Who's to say that Barack or Kamala are weird names? Why can't Donald be a weird name?
Because it's not.
Donald John Trump.
Because it's not. It's a common
Really?
name.
Other than Trump, Donald has a boring name. Donald John.
Okay. What point are you trying to make?
Nothing, just saying. And I think too, well, that's a whole nother conversation. I don't think that man ear got shot.
His ear was hit with something.
Something, but
his ear was hit with something. If it was a bullet, man, that's the quickest healing I've ever seen in my life.
Right, because like, where's the scab?
Something hit his ear. I think it was a piece of glass from teleprompter or something like that. Something hit his ear. But yeah, there's no remnants of a mark, abrasion, bruise, cut, scar. Maybe he got plastic surgery done on his ear.
I think even that you would have some type of scar right now. I don't know. I'm glad that he's okay though.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna lose in November.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. I really do.
Tell me why.
Well, not even because
What is going on with my lighting? I'm listening.
Not even because I don't support him. Am I saying that? It's just, I think. Well, and two, I do. Okay, I put it this way. I think when Biden was in it, Trump was starting to listen to his advisors. For example, like at the debate, somebody told Trump, "Hey, shut up. Let him shoot himself." Well, maybe shouldn't use that.
But I know what you're saying. Yes,
you know what I mean? But
well,
now
they
that
had a good strategy to beat Joe Biden. If Biden was still in the race, Trump would win.
Oh yeah. But now that it's Kamala, he's going back to his old self, and I don't think it's gonna work. It's just all the name calling, and it's starting to make him look not stupid, but like not have any substance, which he never really seemed to have substance anyway. But I'm saying all the stuff that he could use against Biden, other than the border, he can't use it against Kamala.
Yeah.
She's not old. She's not a man. She's not white. So all the stuff that it was old white man against an older white man.
I'm about to say old white man. What you mean?
Now, and Tim Kaine, Tim Walz. I almost said a bad word. That man, it wasn't gonna be that bad of a word. It's just a word we was talking about earlier was on my mind. That guy, he is something special.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just don't think and now to their base, maybe he's good. But people do not like JD Vance.
Yeah, it's sometimes I feel bad for him. I'm gonna be honest, because like he's getting it from not all sides, but like the whole couch thing. That's not true. You know that, right? Like that's made up.
Okay, but even you saw when he went into the restaurant, that
Yeah.
girl, he said,
She
"I'm running for
okay.
the vice president." She said, "Okay." And then
He said,
people would,
he said, how long have you been working here? Since June.
yeah.
Weeks.
And somebody said, I bet if Tim Walz went in there, it would have been completely different.
And then they posted a video of him going into like a bread shop or something, and it was different. But yeah, he said, "I'm running for vice president." I said, "Okay."
He's not personable. He's not a good politician. Even if you fake, you gotta act like you like people. And he be trying, but it's
Yeah,
not,
he's trying.
it don't come across well. It's so I say
And
that
it's
to
so
say,
funny because Michael was so upset that Tim Walz was picked
oh
as
yeah,
vice president nominee.
yeah.
So
No, I'm with him now. I think that
did you see his speech?
yeah. And his son. Now let's talk about this Joker, the 17-year-old. Why did he break down crying like that?
One, he was proud of his dad.
But it was like
Two,
the ugly cry.
he has special needs.
Oh, wait, I'm not laughing. I did not know that. You for real?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
not the on the extreme end of the spectrum, but he has
I swear,
a
God is my witness.
disability.
I did not know that.
Because some Republicans thought it would be great to joke about his crying. And people quickly came for them in the comments saying, one, the boy was just proud of his father, but two, he has a disability. Now he's not Down syndrome or anything like that, but he has a disability, a learning disability.
Well, hell,
You didn't know that?
Somebody might say I got a learning disability. I wasn't good in school.
One, I mean, disability or not, he was proud of his dad. Like,
but
and he said, "That's my dad." Like, he can't be proud of his dad.
Well, now that you say what you said, I'm not going.
I'm saying even if he did not have a disability.
Okay, let's just say he didn't have a disability.
Was accepting the nomination for vice president, something that no one saw coming.
Let's say
his dad's on the stage, he's clapping, and he cried. Like, disability or not, what's wrong with that?
If he did not have this disability, whatever it is that you're talking about,
what's wrong with it? He was emotional.
That was a bit excessive. That was a bit excessive.
You don't know how you would react if your father could be the next vice president of the United States.
I don't think I would have reacted like that. I don't think
I
would have.
That's what makes everyone different.
Even if I had cried, it wouldn't have been that it wouldn't have been like that. But I really don't think, and I know everybody keeps saying we still have 2 months left and a lot can happen.
You don't understand that's a long.
Well, we got more than 2 months. Well, no, we don't. No, we don't.
We have 70 days basically. That's a long time in politics. A long time. We still got Tim Walz and JD Vance debate. We got Trump's going to debate, even though he's trying to sound like he's pulling out of the debate. We got at least one debate between Harris and Trump. There's
only going to be one. She's not going to do it.
I know, but we got a long. That's why you can hear the tone was different in Hillary Clinton's speech and Michelle Obama's speech and all that, because they learned from 2016. Like, yeah, y'all happy right now, but you got to go do something. Like, literally, what Michelle Obama like.
Well, but no.
You can't.
Here's where I don't disagree, but here's where I think it's different. Hillary Clinton didn't do what Biden did.
Yes, correct.
And so what I mean by that is, all right, yeah, if you're looking at popular vote, yeah, we thought Hillary Clinton was, well, we didn't think she did. She got 3 million more votes than Trump.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference with Biden Harris than Hillary, Biden flipped Georgia. Biden, so she didn't do that.
Well, Well, a couple things worked against Hillary, which were one was not fair to her, but two, one was she didn't go to certain swing states that she should have went to. Two
She took
was
it for granted.
Two was the Bernie bros, the people in the Democrat Party who were Bernie. Some of them didn't go vote. And three was the woman factor of people not thinking a woman could be the leader of our country. And four was just the baggage that comes with Hillary Clinton.
Yeah,
it was
I
a lot.
did not have sexual relations with Monica Lewinsky.
That's not why. But yeah, so there's a lot of forces in this, but still, this little momentum is going to slow. The honeymoon is going to end.
I don't think it is.
Yes, it is. That doesn't mean she's going to lose. What I'm saying is, it ain't going to be no positive press for the next 70 days. It's not going to be. She still hasn't done an interview. Now, granted, and I've talked to multiple people. I talked to a presidential historian at SMU on Thursday. We had him on set, and he was saying, while one, the media is not respected how it used to be. So, while we're mad in the media that she's not doing interviews, the regular people, the real regular people, because I saw someone that said a poll that said people want interviews, but real regular people don't care if they do interviews or not. That's not what they care about. That's what people in my field care about. But I said all that to say, just like Barack Obama was running a different campaign for that time, he was using social media and all that stuff. She's intentionally running a different campaign. Like, they're turning around clips and putting it on TikTok and Twitter. Like,
and have you wait? Have you seen? I've been meaning to ask you this. Have you seen the quality of their videos?
Oh yeah. Well, that's just better cameras. I know what you're saying.
It's like so milky. It's like it's almost like when I be watching them, I'm like, this isn't real. Like it's, and I shouldn't say that. Right, because I would say Trump, they think that all this AI and they faking crowds and stuff.
Yeah,
but
if you saw, well, you didn't watch every night like I did, but did you see the night where, who was it? It was the night where she was in Milwaukee. She was having a rally, and they
that was the night when they officially
call. Yeah, and that camera shot looked like,
yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't know. All this, I saw something just last night said so far they've raised $542 million or something.
Yeah.
They went and bought some cameras. That's what they did. Because, man, them videos are so like, I've never seen no videos that look like that. Even Trump videos don't look like that. The quality of the video itself, it's just like, man, y'all. And I'm super proud. And I pray that when President Kamala Harris becomes, president, I pray that she'll still have a position in it. You might know her name's Faith Mackey, from Claflin. She works for Kamala Harris and has been since she's been vice president, and she's at everything. Like she's I think she might does something in media or something, some kind of way.
I thought she does something in social media or something.
Yeah, and so whenever Kamala Harris, I'm talking even before running for president, whenever she's anywhere, she be on the plane and everything. And so I just really hope if Kamala Harris wins that she gets to still do something.
Yeah. There's a I mean, what I was trying to say was, so I was talking to this presidential historian, and he was saying just like, this just may be a different campaign. Like, one, we already know it's not like the Biden campaign, but she's doing her own thing. Like, until she has to talk to the media, she ain't gonna talk to the media. Like, now she's been answering questions at the plane and stuff, but she's gonna do a sit down. And hopefully it happens before September 1st, but that's in a couple days. But it's a different campaign.
I think a couple things as far as keeping this momentum. A couple things. One, she needs Joe Biden to just go to work and go to sleep every day.
That's what he does.
But I'm saying he don't need to mess anything up. I mean, like he don't need to do anything for the next 70 days. He don't need to do anything. Don't breathe wrong. Don't start no war. Don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. She need him to stay out the way.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even want him campaigning for me. Like, don't go. No. A video every 3 weeks or so of him saying "Go Kamala" is good enough. Don't no. That's one. Two. If they keep the rules the same, she's gonna crush Donald Trump in that debate.
Well, she wants the rules to change.
You said she does?
Mm-hmm. That's why he's trying to drop out now. So remember they had muted mics for Biden. She doesn't want muted mics because I think she thinks he's going to be
like gonna
provoked.
Mess up.
No, be provoked. I don't know. Just do the doggone what the rules were and keep it moving. Like, I don't get the whole now you want it unmuted, but they want it muted for Biden. Like,
I would say still keep it muted. I think she is good enough to where he would still. I think she can make him look stupid. Especially now, he got mad about this, about them fact checking him. He said, he didn't know they was gonna be fact checking him in real time. You know how stupid that sound? That's basically you saying, huh?
That was the NABJ, not the debate.
Oh yeah, but still, you know how crazy that sound? That's you literally saying, I wanted to lie, so I ain't think they was gonna be saying that I'm lying. Like that's crazy. But I also think Tim Walz, unless the lights just get too bright, but so far they haven't. I think he's gonna kill JD Vance in the debate.
Fine.
So
he'll be fine.
And
it's a long road.
And here locally, I can't speak for Dallas or Houston or and we can't even count New York and California and stuff. They own worlds. But I can't speak for Nashville, can't speak for Charlotte, any of these other places. But I know here in Atlanta, there's a momentum that I think is gonna keep going. I'm talking about people here in the church who've been telling me that they leaving church going to the local campaign office. And a lot of them are AKAs and stuff. But it's I just think that Trump messed up. I think they should have never been pushing so hard that Joe Biden was unfit.
I think was Trump, a smart strategy, though.
But I think Trump messed up because if Trump hadn't been saying it so much, I don't think Democrats
drop out, Micah.
Huh?
They didn't think Biden was going to actually drop out.
But see, when Trump kept pushing that narrative, they started making Democrats believe it. And Democrats started applying that
and the thing is, some Democrats already believed that before Trump.
But they weren't going to say anything.
Correct.
So Donald Trump was better off not doing that because it's like, okay, now you got what you wanted, Trump. You said he was unfit. So now you got, and they didn't think that the Democrats was going to rally around any candidate that fast in the way that they thought it was going to all fall apart. It was going to be a what they call it, a
house of cards.
No, well, like the convention.
A contested convention.
Yeah, they thought it was just going to be a big mess. Nope. Everybody came together. Even Shapiro, he didn't get picked, but he's,
because he knows he'll get something soon.
If I was him, I'd just stay being the governor. I wouldn't want.
No, I'm saying in his career, he's going to get something.
Sometimes, though, I think a Joe Biden is a once in a lifetime thing. I don't think, Shapiro's one day going to become president. I don't think that.
Don't know that.
No.
My frat brother, the governor of Maryland, Wes Moore, he'll be here in a couple of weeks in Dallas, speaking at the Democrat dinner. Man, Wes Moore, a lot of people are liking him.
Yeah, he's not gonna be president, but he seems cool.
Jeez,
he seems cool. I don't think that generation, even though he's younger than Obama, but that group of people, it ain't gonna never be another black president from that group. Not a black man. No. It's going to take another at least 20, 30 years for you to have another black man.
Well, people say it's going to take 50 years for it to be another black person, and we may have another black person.
Well, Donald Trump said, when did she become black?
Black. I'm joking off. It just his voice changed, and then he turned at the crowd when he was like, "She became a black person." It's just all right, y'all. Thank you for watching episode 30 of the Dialed In.
We're not gonna tell them about the postcard.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. All right, so I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not. This is interesting. Okay, so a mysterious postcard was delivered 121 years late, allegedly. A postcard from 1903 was delivered to an office building in Wales last week. The building society received the postcard in the mail addressed to a woman containing an obscure message with winter images on the front with a King Edward VII stamp. After finding the postcard, the building society reached out to the people on social media, yada, yada, yada. Do you believe that this card is 121 years old?
No. Well, the card itself might be that old, but do I think it's just now making it through the mail? No. I think maybe, for example, our great-grandmother died when she was 105. Mm-hmm. And so let's just say it was something that she kept all her life and we had it.
Mm-hmm.
But now we mailed it to somebody. I could see that. But to say that Grandma Catherine put something in the mail in 1903 and it's just now getting to us, nah, I don't believe that.
Because, like, where was it?
Yeah, like who been holding it?
Yeah.
Or it's just been at the first post office of the country up under a file cabinet. Somehow, like,
oh, we need to get this out.
Yeah.
I just really like you said, the authenticity of the card is probably real.
That's possible.
But how did it just get mailed? Really? Like,
But y'all, 30 weeks. We'll see if we make it another 30.
Season 1 is almost over of the Dialed In Show, I guess. Man, that November episode gonna be crazy.
Look, I was just talking.
We probably maybe we'll do a live show the day after the election because the election's on Tuesday.
You won't be busy?
Not at 7 a.m. 6 a.m.
No. Well, I told
that
you
might have to be a live show.
Well, I told you I'll do it from home. I don't want to be black in the streets on November 6th.
Yeah, not in Georgia.
I literally was just talking to somebody yesterday about guns and talking about November 6th is November 6th and whenever the inauguration would be.
You know it's on Martin Luther King Day.
So you talking about conspiracy theories.
Allegedly, I don't think it's on Martin Luther King Day, but everyone has said it's on Martin Luther King Day. Does it sometimes fall on Martin Luther King Day?
That's scary. That's scary.
Or that could be foreshadowing.
He got shot.
He didn't get shot on his day.
I know, but I'm saying
that's his birthday.
Well, y'all be blessed. Y'all have an amazing rest of your week. We pray that nothing happens. No candidates have violence come upon them in any kind of way. Because there's no place in this country, really any country should be, for political violence. Just because you don't agree with someone politically, you shouldn't hurt somebody else.
That is correct. Good job. Thank you guys for watching episode 30. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you to the people in the UK and Germany too. Bye-bye.